What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a while. I know. I apologize. I got a little behind, had some things going on. But hopefully, all that's behind me and I'm back to it. Hope you enjoy this video and we'll see what comes next. This week, about a week ago actually, I picked up Pokémon Legends Arceus. I put in about 13 hours, so spoiler alert on this video. If you're not about maybe a third or halfway through, there's possibility of some spoilers. But I don't know what you can really spoil in a Pokemon game. You're catching Pokemon. Spoiler. But here we go. My initial thoughts on Pokemon, because unlike a lot of people, I can give you a full thought when I ain't played through the whole game. But of the first half, it's almost everything I ever wanted in a Pokemon game. The open world's fine. It's big enough, and it's not so big as to where it's tedious and takes forever to get anywhere. I'm looking at you, Red Dead Redemption, when you have to walk an hour to get to the next part of the story. This game's not like that. The open world's fine. The catching Pokemon is exactly how I would want it to be. It's more of an action game than just choosing to click Pokeball in your item inventory. It's better. It's put together better. I hope every Pokemon from here on out takes note of that. The world's great. I'm not sure about the Pokemon choices that I've seen so far. There's room for some better Pokemon in this game. But for what it is, it's fun. It's really fun. The downsides of this game, the Pokemon battles, where you're battling another Pokemon trainer, I guess, because there's no real trainers. It's not the same as when you're battling wild Pokemon. And to explain what I mean is, when you're out in the wild, you can choose which Pokemon you want to throw into battle against a wild Pokemon anytime you want. And I don't understand why, when you go into a battle against, another player who has Pokemon, why you can't just choose which Pokemon you send out first. It just chooses whichever one you already had equipped. It feels completely different than the rest of the battles in the game. Fighting wild Pokemon, it almost feels out of place, even though it is just like how the old Pokemon was, where, it's in order of your Pokemon. But it feels out of place with this one, where I feel like I should be able to throw out whichever Pokemon I want, whenever I want, just like you can with the wild Pokemon. Other than that, before I picked this game up, I was really worried about the Monster Hunter style of game that it was going to be, where you had one hub world and then all your open worlds were attached to it, or you had your one little hub village. And it's not as Monster Hunter heavy as I thought it would be. It kind of works for the game that it is. To start with, there is a lot of story, but it's Pokemon. It's a lot of reading, but not to the point that you're playing a movie or reading a book. It's fine. Is it the best Pokemon game I've played? Fun factor, it probably is. It's up there. If you have not played this Pokemon Legends, you need to. It's pretty impressive what they've done. Now, graphically, I've seen people talking about how the graphics for PlayStation 2. If these graphics on this Pokemon game right here, if these graphics are PS2, I want to know what PlayStation 2 you were playing, because this sure wasn't the one I was playing. Now, are these Xbox One and PS4 level? No, they're not. I didn't expect them to be. Nintendo has an art style all its own. It doesn't have to be 4K or 8K. It doesn't have to be, as long as it's fun. I don't understand this. Everybody's got to be graphics hungry. Everything has to be 4K. Everything has to be the most gorgeous it can be. Unless, of course, we're playing Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64 or anything else that came out before this year's games, they're perfectly fine to not be in 4K. But if Nintendo brings out a Switch game that's not 4K, oh, they're behind on the times. Whatever. Anyways, if you get an opportunity, or if you're curious, be sure to pick up this Pokemon game. I don't think you'll be disappointed.